Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Isn't that nice? Everybody feeling good tonight? Not for long, because a highly contagious winter vomiting disease is surging across the country. Now, it's hard for me to tell if I'm going to catch it, because I watch the news for a living and I vomit all year round. Technically, winter vomiting disease is a norovirus that causes extreme vomiting. And according to the CDC, cases have doubled over the past few weeks. That sounds like a lot of sick folks. Luckily, everyone here at The Late Show came into work today. Right, Louis? Now, speaking of vomiting, Pete Hegseth, I got a little something. He and Trump are still under fire for maybe definitely committing war crimes. They argue that those Venezuelan boats deserve to be blowed up real good because, trust us, those are drug smugglers. So it's a little odd that on Friday, Trump announced he was pardoning former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, who last year was convicted of conspiracy to import over 400 tons of cocaine into the United States. That's a lot of cocaine. Now, for reference, this is an artist's rendering of what a 400-ton bag of cocaine would look like. Now, this sounds hypocritical, but it makes sense given the administration's new PSA campaign, just say no to drugs, unless they're from former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, because he got the high-speed chicken feed. When the pardon was announced, Trump was asked about the double standard aboard Air Force One.
Can you explain more about why you would pardon a notorious drug trafficker?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about. Which one?
Which one? How many notorious drug traffickers have you pardoned? I'm pardoning only the finest narcos. We're talking El Chapo, Pablo Escobar, the ghost of Pablo Escobar, Walter White, Wesley Snipes from New Jack City, also for the tax stuff, and Sonny Cuckoo. It wasn't just the Cocoa Puffs. He was cuckoo for the angel dust. Now, when the Trumps are not freeing drug kingpins, they're also decorating what's left of the White House for Christmas. And in keeping with that tradition, the First Lady revealed this year's decorations with a video full of Melania's signature pep. That is so sad. They didn't even play a Christmas carol. They played the before music from an antidepressant commercial. Ask your doctor if Somazone is right for you. Side effects of Somazone include silent wandering. These are Christmas decorations. Well, thank you. Big fans of Somazone and Thalmadrac and Drizdream. These are Christmas decorations, and only Christmas decorations, folks, because there are no other religious traditions in sight, and a White House staffer confirmed there is no menorah. I mean, that makes sense. No oil could last 8 days around Donald Trump. It's been like 3 days. What are we doing here? Am I dipping focaccia in this thing, or are we gonna fry up some Oreos? So, let's enjoy some of the Christian Christ for Christmas decor that they deemed worthy of including, like this Lego portrait of the president. Truly, truly historic, because it's the first Legos you kind of want to step on. Melania, he's so fine. Melania even got her own room, which featured butterflies and ornaments and the traditional Be Best Christmas hemorrhoid. Now, if you're thinking, how can I get more Melania into my life, you're in luck, because the First Lady has released a new version of her 7-hour audiobook where she's reading from her memoir in Spanish. It's the perfect listen on a long road trip inside a windowless ice van. Now, Melania has previously said that she speaks 5 languages. However, none of them appear to be Spanish. I know what you're thinking. Kind of hard to do the audiobook if your language is not Spanish. Reminds me of how Dickens wrote his translations of A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Okay, now imagine I just said that in Polish. So, how did Melania do it? Well, it's as lazy as you can imagine because she's using an AI-generated version of her voice. No, don't boo. It's just like the work of that other great Spanish language AI author, Gabriel Garcia Martuditu. A little early there, right there. Oh, there's an update about HH Secretary RFK Jr., courtesy of journalist and female handsome Squidward Olivia Nuzzi. Nuzzi, very handsome. Newsy just wrote a book about her alleged affair with RFK Jr. In it, Newsy writes that during their video calls, RFK Jr. was often shirtless, and she could see his toiletry bag filled with so many prescription drugs, it could barely close. Look, miss, if you're into shirtless older men carrying bags stuffed with pills, try the Port Authority bus terminal. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Reportedly, Newsy was also upset about RFK Jr.'s brainworm, saying, I hated the idea of an intruder therein. Therein? Really? Are they one of those couples who's so obsessed with each other they act all Renaissance festival about it? M'lady, fetch me my leftover pad thai from yonder fridge. Join me upon meinst futon for mayhap hand stuff in season 3 of The Diplomat. The upsetting details don't stop there. Newsy's ex claims to have discovered that the couple planned to consummate their relationship on August 23rd, 2024 in Phoenix, Arizona, after he endorsed Trump at a rally. Yes, famously, the most comfortable time to have sex, mid-August in Phoenix. Speaking of RFK Jr., Mad Men. HBO Max recently released a 4K restoration of the show, but there was one little hiccup because the restored series hit the site with some errors, including several episodes mislabeled and released out of order. I, for one, am stunned that a mistake could be made by HBO Max, formerly HBO Max. The biggest oopsie-cadabra, in one scene, they left in visible barf machine operators. And they say there's no good jobs for college graduates. Let's take a look at the scene in question with the special effect and check out the right side of the screen for the puke tube and the barf boys.
Those boys over at United Fruit talk about you like you invented the damn banana. Whoa.
Well, there goes my suspension of disbelief. Barf machines didn't exist in the 1960s. If a man wanted to force himself to vomit back then, he had to think of something repulsive, like a woman having her own credit card. Hold on. Whoa. That sound means we have some breaking Raccoon news. I'm getting word. Is this word? Am I getting it from you? Right now, is this true? I'm getting word that down in Virginia, a raccoon got drunk at a liquor store and passed out in a bathroom. That is shocking. That it did not happen in Florida. The masked intruder. Is this true? Is this real? Are we breaking this news? We're not. Okay. The masked intruder left a trail of broken bottles in the aisle and made his way to the bathroom where he was found conked out on the floor in full sploot. Adorable. You could say that little dumpster panda was trashed.
Re-canceled.
Yvonne, for fun, let's take a look at the photo again. Notice how He prepared himself. He's on his tummy so he won't choke if he throws up. He situated himself between the trash can and the toilet so he has a receptacle in both directions. Clearly, this ain't his first rodeo. Now, how did the raccoon get into the liquor store? The answer, he came in through the ceiling, and I'm being told we have security footage. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Michael Shannon and Jesse Buckley. But when we come back, I celebrate the biggest Christmas movie trend. Stick around.